How about this, reader? I still dwell on mistakes I made in the 80s. Somehow, Torts has these guys able to put this behind him and park it immediately. Remarkable. You played the game, so you know how this works. How are hockey players able to compartmentalize it the way these guys already have and look forward to Sunday?
Well, first of all, they haven't forgot about it.
Despite what they're saying.
Despite what they're saying.
Okay.
They're being nice. They're saying what they're supposed to say. They're human. There's not a chance that they have forgotten about it. They will forget about it. They'll wake up in the morning. And the problem is now it's the sleep. It's can you get yourself to sleep, and can you get enough sleep? Because when you wake up in the morning, this is where coaching staffs step up. And this is where the coaching staff comes in and shows you the positives you did and say, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's happened. This is what we did. This is what we need to do again. And that's how you forget it. Because all of a sudden you come in and then you're like, oh, we were good. I'm going to do this. I did this. We did this worked. I'm going to play against this guy. I'm lining up here. This is how I can beat him here. This is what we're going to do to win the next shift and to win the next game. That's when it becomes compartmentalized. Mm-hmm. Right now, if you look at the eyes of Boone Jenner and Cam Atkinson, and they're both sitting there like, I thought it was John Tortorella speaking. It was like, next question. Right. Next question. I don't want to talk right now because they're feeling it. Mm-hmm. They're human. They have to feel it. There's no question about it. Get your sleep. The key is to get a good rest, good food in you tonight. Get your sleep. Be able to sleep because you're coming into a game 7, so to speak, game 5. Sure. That's the most difficult time. I've done there. I've been it. I played game 5s when we used to play game 5s back in 1985. I've also played game 7s, and that sleep the night before is the toughest thing. It's being able to slow your mind down of that concentration to get back into it. Fortunately, they've got 2 days off, so they've got 2 sleeps. They've got tomorrow. They can go over everything. They can review everything. They can build up their confidence to show what they did well, which Columbus did a lot of things well in this game. There's no question. Columbus should have closed this game out, but they didn't. You could say the same thing about Toronto, up 3-0 in the second game before. Sure. That's all behind them now. It's only what's ahead of you because even if they close this game out, guess what? Columbus would have another game to play, right? They've got to play the next round. So that's what you're looking at. Our next game, preparation for the next game. That's where coaching is huge, to come in and not go, man, we can't do this again. Seriously, guys, we can't do this. We got to put the puck in the open net. Torts isn't going to do that. He's going to come in with the playbook of positives, and it's going to be, we're really good here. There will be a couple of things that we got to tweak. The faceoff, for example, at the end of the game. Shorthanded faceoffs, guys. Let's make sure that let's just keep going on the strong side behind the net. Bring the battle behind the net. Don't try to force it up the boards. Things like that, you will go over and say, we need to change this. But they did so many good things in this game. They were strong on pucks. They won most of the one-on-one battles. If it was a 2-on-2 battle, CBJ had their third guy in quickly, and they were battling hard to get loose pucks out. They were good down below the dots. They were good in front of the net. They were strong on the rush. They didn't give out outnumbered situations. A lot of real positives that this team can come back on and discuss tomorrow, not tonight. And the problem is, when you're at home, let's say a problem, but the situation that the guys are in, it's not a problem. When you're at home and you play a game, you get to leave everything. You get to go home with your family, and then you can be the dad, be the guy at home. Get away from it. Right now, all the guys are going back. They're all in the same room in the hotel. So they're probably all going to have a big team meal together, and they're going to be looking across the table at each other, and the elephant in the room is going to be like, how did we just give up a 3-goal lead? That's where you're going to have your jokesters, your pranksters. You're going to have somebody trying to change the mood somehow. It's not fun. It's a difficult time, but they've got the day to recoup and move on. So they're feeling it. Trust me. You feel it. And trust me, on the other side, the Leafs are doing the same thing. They're in their hotel. They're sitting in there, and they won't sleep because they're elated that, I can't believe we did that. And they're texting out their buddies, and it's like, are you kidding me? So it's the same thing. Now their coaching staff has to bring them down to reality. Guys, we need to improve things. So it's an interesting mental game that the coaches are going to work with both sides, and it's all fun stuff.